the Catskills at the beautiful Concord Hotel in Kiamiasha Lake, New York. This is the site for the third spectacular legendary pocket billiards tournament. First prize, $10,000. 7 of the greatest players of all time will be competing. Hi, everybody. I'm Irv Brown. I'll be working with Alan Hopkins, the current 9-ball world champion. Alan, a great format. It's a round robin, 7-ball, 9-ball, 8-ball if there's a tiebreaker. 7-ball is a new and an exciting game.
Oh, it's very fast, too, Irv. It's a lot like 9-ball. You must shoot the lowest numbered ball first and run the balls in rotation. When you've ran all the balls off and you shoot the 7-ball, you have 3 pockets in which to make it, 2 corners and a side. Your opponent has the other 2 corners and 1 side. If you make it in his side of the table, you lose the game.
You know a lot about this game because this guy can play the game. Let's talk about 2 of the players involved today because you've gone against both of them. First of all, the defending champion, Luther Lassiter.
Probably one of my toughest opponents. He's a very great player. He won so many 9-ball tournaments, I can't even say how many. I figure him to be a big favorite here. He's won the tournament last year. He won 14 matches in a row, and he's very tough to beat once he gets going. He's a careful player, but he makes a lot of great shots.
All right, now he'll be taking on U.J. Puckett. What about Puckett?
U.J. Puckett's more of a daring player. He'll take a crazy shot when he doesn't have to. He could play it safe, but instead he'll try and bank the ball or shoot it somewhere else where he should be playing the safety. So I got to figure him to be an underdog against Luther.
Well, it's all coming up. We've got a great one for you. Lassiter and Puckett. Stick with us. All coming to you on ESPN. The Concord Resort Hotel as we begin, which should be very interesting, Alan. Luther, Whimpy Lassiter, who is the defending champion, taking on U.J. Puckett. This is the lag.
Yes, they're lagging to see who will break the balls. The one closest to the bottom rail will have his choice of whether he wants to break the balls or not, and he will usually choose to break them.
Puckett.
Because it is an advantage, Irv, to break the balls in 7-ball and 9-ball, because if you make the 7 or the 9 on the break, playing either game, you win the game automatically.
U.J. Puckett taking on Whimpy Lassiter. Puckett is a colorful guy, might have the most powerful break in 9-ball going. He's got a colorful outfit, Al. He ain't fooling around.
He always wears his hat. He's got a powerful break in 7-ball, too, Irv. 7-ball, there's less balls. There's only 7 balls on the table. And they must run the balls in numerical order, going from 1 to the 7. Whoever makes the 7-ball will win the game in their designated side of the table. After U.J. breaks the balls, Luther will have his choice of what side of the table he wants to make the 7-ball in. He will usually take the side in which the 7 is closest to.
Our referee is Charlie Ursetti.
Is that what you want to do? Right from down there?
This is the guy who's responsible for 7-ball.
Yes, Charlie Ursetti devised the game. He wanted a speedy, fast game for TV.
Hold up, UJ, so I can give you the signal, okay?
And he made up the game of 7-ball.
It's interesting because you may not get a shot as we get a look at U.J. Puckett. He's ready to go.
What are we doing?
The 7 goes on the break, the game's over.
That's right.
You'll see the 7 move a lot, too. And 7-ball gets a lot of action, where 9-ball gets a lot less action.
Okay, game number 1 is the Puckett break, 7-ball.
U.J. Puckett started playing as a pro at age 30.
There it goes.
That's game 1.
That's the game, Irv. I tell you, this game's fast.
U.J. Puckett leads 1-0.
The Puckett leads 1-0.
We're going best of 7. We'll play 4 out of 7 7-ball, 4 out of 7 9-ball. If we have a push, a tie, each player with 10 points, and we'll decide it best 2 of 3 8-ball.
Irv, this is the part of the game that makes it very tough to win. Your opponent doesn't even have to let you up to the table. UJ keeps making the 7 on the break or makes a ball and keeps running out. He could run the set right out. Luther might not even get a shot.
That's right. It's amazing. This man does not look 75 years of age. I don't think you want to arm wrestle this guy.
Game
no,
number 2,
not
Mr.
really.
Puckett leads 1-0.
Oh, he broke him good again.
6-ball winner on the break. So Lassiter, your choice, what side?
All right, let's see what Whimpy decides what side he wants.
Most of the time, the opponent will take the side at which the 7 is closest to.
Okay.
See, in other words, it's closest to the
UJ,
rail on
what's
this
your
side.
side there?
So Luther has chose the side where the 7 is. Now UJ's
One
still
ball
at the
in the corner.
table because he made a ball, and he has a little bit of a tough run. He has to draw the cue ball back here. He'll hit it low and bring the cue ball back toward the 2. That's called draw English. He drew it a little too much, though. Striking the cue ball low, putting a backspin on the cue ball, bring the cue ball backwards. And that's what UJ just did, but he used a little too much draw English on that shot. He's got a tough shot here. I don't know if he has a pocket. Looks like he's going to play a safety.
2 ball.
Safety, trying to leave his opponent. No shot. And he's,
Let's see if he snookers him.
well, no, he didn't snooker him, but he's left him a shot.
Long shot.
2 ball.
This is Luther Lassiter, Elizabeth City, North Carolina. He's the defending champion.
He has a tough shot, too, Irv. He's got a long cut shot on the 2 ball. He's got to play the 2 along the rail in the corner and come back for the 3 ball. That's why he's elevating his cue stick. He's going to put some English on, left-hand English on the cue ball. He missed it. Very tough shot. And he got lucky.
He did. He gets a
Yes.
safe.
That's a snooker right there, Irv. You just mentioned snooker before. Snooker is being where you cannot hit the object ball directly. He cannot hit the 2 ball directly, so he's forced to go to the rail. He's snookered by the 4 ball right in front of the cue ball. And he's made a good hit.
Oh, almost makes a shot.
Look at here.
And he lucked the ball in.
One of the nice things, we'll hear all the byplay from not only Charlie Rossetti, but the competitors. Willie Moscone just got up and took a look at this, the lay of the table. He liked it.
It's a good shot. When he-
Position's everything, isn't it, Alan?
Yes, it is. Big secret of pool. Most important thing is position play. On a safety, when UJ makes a safety, like he kicked the ball in before, he must hit a rail, either the cue ball or the object ball. Here he's got a tough shot. He's going to have to come around the table for the 5.
Yeah, let's see
1,
if he
2.
kicks it. Ooh, not bad, huh?
Great
Al?
shot. That was a great shot.
And the crowd appreciates it. We're at the Concord Hotel. Our expert analyst, the guy they call Young Hoppy, won the championship at age 25. Are you
Yes.
going to be around when you reach UJ's age playing in this?
I hope so. Irv.
He looks good, doesn't he?
I hope we don't have any opponents, though.
This is the guy who was a Texas Open champion 3 times. The 6 is down. He needs the 5 and the 7.
Not an easy shot either. He's got to hit it rather thin.
There's the cut. Ooh.
Overcut the ball.
Could the ball game be over now? The pool match?
Lassiter playing 5 ball in the corner.
Yes, I believe Whimpy will put him away from here.
Once again, Whimpy has to put the 7 ball on a certain side. First things first. Got to sink the 5.
Seven ball in the corner.
He's left himself a little bit of a tricky shot. He's got the cue ball against the side rail, but he should make this. I don't believe he'll hit it too hard. It's his side of the table, so he'll make sure if he misses it, it'll stay near the pocket. But I believe he'll make this.
Game, Mr. Lassiter.
And he does make it, so the game goes to Whimpy Lassiter. We're tied at 1. The action on ESPN, Lassiter and Puckett are tied at 1. We've got more great action coming up from the Concord. Stick with us. Tied at 1. This is
Game
7
3,
ball.
we're tied 1 game all. Mr. Lassiter breaks.
Luther has a good break too, Irv. He'll hit them hard. Get a little action out of the 7 ball.
So let's see what UJ decides. You made the comment, Alan, that you normally pick the side the 7 is closer to.
In this situation, Irv, there's no big advantage here because the 7's like almost in the middle of the table between the 2 rails. Not being in the center of the table, I mean the middle in between the bottom half of the table.
You've got to scatter them a little bit. They're kind
Hit the 1.
they're kind of tight down by the rail.
Here's a safety. And
Safety allowed.
Oh, is that sweet?
he didn't mean to do it that way. He got a little lucky there.
He says, "I'll take it."
Puckett has the right-hand side of the table, which is very interesting.
Playing to hit the 1
Luther
ball.
will hit the 1 into the 7 over here and try and knock 7 on his side of the table, I think.
Nice shot. Look at this. Ooh, crowd appreciates that. You know, you made an interesting comment while we were talking before the match. Weather has a lot to do with it. Humidity. It's been raining up here in the Catskills, and it really changes things, even though we're indoors.
Humidity makes it tough to play. It's sticky, the balls are sticky, and the rails jump a lot. If the ball touches the rail, it won't go. The table seems to be rather dry right now, though, because it stopped raining a little while ago.
I got to tell you, I was worried about you, young Hoppy. Jerry Cooney is training here, and you hit a ball out of his mouth. I'm glad you didn't miss, because I looked at Jerry Cooney's eyes, and you'd have broke one of his teeth. Afraid he'd have got you, young Hoppy.
I had him a little scared, didn't I? He's got a tough layout here. He's got to get perfect on the 3 ball, and there's a couple balls in the way. See if he gets down where he gets position on the 3.
All right, there's the draw.
No, he didn't get there. He didn't get where he wanted to. He's forced to play a safety here. Safety leaving his opponent no shot, or a very tough shot. He'll hit the 3 thin and bring the cue ball back down table where the end of his cue is. He'll go 3 rails with the cue ball.
Safety allowed.
1, 2, get over to this end rail probably, leave the cue ball right on there. There's the 3rd rail, and he's perfect.
All right, so what do you do here now if you're Lassiter? You've got to make some contact.
Hit the side rail over here. He's gonna hit the cue ball to the side rail and try and hit the 3. But he must get a rail after he hits the 3.
Play to hit the 3 ball.
He must either hit the 3-wheel rail or the cue ball. Let's see if he does. No, he didn't. He missed it.
So now we have a ball in hand situation because of the scratch.
Anywhere on the table, or if
ball in hand.
he has a cue ball anywhere on the table, big advantage for professional player. I figured the game to be over now. I figured UJ to run out the game. He's got the 5 ball. I don't know if you can see where the 5 ball is on the screen. You can't see it now, but if he makes the 3, you see where the 5 is. The 5 ball's in a tough spot. It's up on
ball in the corner.
By the side pocket there, out against the rail, about an inch off the rail. He's going to have to get pretty good position on that to get on the 6 ball next after the 5.
This is the man that America got to know on 60 Minutes. This is the guy they call the extraordinary hustler.
Made a good shot there.
Excellent shot.
Very nice.
6 ball in the corner.
This thing looks like it's over.
Yes, any of these players get ball in hand or game figures to be over, but anything can happen. You never know.
First prize, $10,000, and all $25,000 in money. Ooh. And,
What a player.
Boy, you should never put it in the bank until you've gone.
That's what I was saying. Anything can happen.
Don't count those chickens before they hatch. So Lassiter gets a life. Doesn't look like he can really see the ball here, Al. Will he have to go to the rail?
I think he snookered behind the 7 ball. Snookered meaning he cannot hit the 6 ball directly. Doesn't look like he's going to be forced to go to another rail and try and hit the 6. And no, he's going to play
left-handed. Look at this.
6 ball.
Crowd likes it.
This is a spin shot. He's going to spin the ball into the 6 and try and make it rail first. Oh, great try. Oh, that was a great
with
try.
the left hand. Excellent effort that time by Lassiter.
6 in the corner.
The 7 ball for UJ must go on the right side, I believe.
7 ball in the corner.
And he's got perfect position. Oh, came back a little far. I spoke too soon.
He'll be okay. If he misses this ball, he'll leave Whimpy a very tough situation. He won't hit this hard. He'll roll it toward the corner.
Game, Mr.
Very nice.
Puckett.
That's a game for Mr. Puckett, as you heard Charlie Ursetti. And that's a second game for UJ Puckett. Let's take a look at that spin shot that missed, Al. This is something with the left hand by Whimpy Lassiter.
A lot of left-hand English here he's using. Hitting the rail first, then hitting the 6 ball, trying to make it in the corner. But he really couldn't get enough of it to make it. He had to catch a little more of the ball.
Looking at the strategy of the game, would you have done that or would you have gone to the rail?
No, I'd have tried the same shot, but I might have used the bridge.